Hello and welcome to Wargamer Online. We are into Season 2, Episode 2 of our Bat Rep series, and today we have Sylvaneth versus Lumineth Realm-Lords. Yes.
This video is made possible by our patrons.
Yeah, okay. Slight caveat, it's sort of Lumineth Realm-Lords.
Yeah.
How many points are we playing? We're playing 1,500 points
Yeah,
each side.
it's a 1,500 point game on each side. I've got about 1,200 points of Lumineth. Well, actually, you know what? 1,200 on the dot painted up. So I have allied in some of your Idoneth Deekkin to make up the rest of the points because I can have 300 points in 1,500 point game. So, yep, managed to get them up to 1,500.
Yeah, we are playing Battle for the Pass, and one of the reasons we're playing Battle for the Pass, we thought actually the shorter Battlefront would suit a 1,500 point game. I've come with Sylvaneth. I've gone really elite, and I'm thinking that's insane, but never mind.
Compared to mine, which was because I'm just trying to get all the troops painted, I've pretty much just got an infantry slog army.
Before we go anywhere, though, I just want to thank our patrons out there. None of this would be possible without them. It's absolutely fantastic. The level of response we've had as we've launched our patron page, it's making a huge difference to us. We're already making plans for next year of what we're going to do. So really excited about that. So thank you to all of that. But I also want to thank all of our YouTube subscribers and likers and commenters, because that helps spread the word. So if you're not in a position to support us financially as a patron, that's okay. Anything you can do in terms of hitting like and share and commenting and all the rest still helps spread the word of the channel, and we appreciate everything you do. Some of our favourite comments coming up on the bottom of the screen. I almost rooped the mic out the ceiling, but there we go. I think let's start getting into this.
Yep. Okay, battle plan for today is Battle for the Pass. Now, like we said earlier, it's the narrower deployment zones. You have 4 objectives, 1 in each of the player territories and 2 in the no man's land. And it's quite simple, this one. Your own objective is worth 1 victory point, no man's land is worth 2 victory points, and your opponent's one is worth 4 victory points. So if you can push through, get to your opponent's side, you're going to be racking up a lot of points. And yeah, it's pretty simple, this one.
Okay, straightforward.
It's just weird because it's the narrower deployment zones.
Yeah.
Which I'm not used to.
Cool. For my 1,500 point Sylvaneth list, I am taking the Glade Gnarl route. My leader is Alarielle the Everqueen, and she has the Deepwood spell Throne of Vines. Hiding at the back of the table, I also have Branch Wraith, and she's my general with the command trait Nurtured by Magic and the artifact Chalice of Nectar. She's taken the Deepwood spell Virtuous Harmony. Got 2 units of battle line on the table, 2 5 tree revenants. Obviously, they're just going to teleport around and try and annoy you.
Yeah.
Probably get mown over by a bunch of charging cavalry is what I strongly suspect is going to happen. And backed up with those is 3 Kernoth Hunters with great swords. And then finally, the core of the army really is a unit of 6 Kernoth Hunters with scythe. I also threw in a couple of endless spells just for good measure. I've got the Spite Swarm Hive, that's the one that's really going to make a difference, and just to burn a couple of extra points is the Glade Worm. Whether I'll use it or not, I don't know, but I didn't have enough left to buy a command point.
Okay, for my 1,500 point Lumineth Realm-Lords armies today, I have taken the great nation of Sigmar. So all my units get 2 Aether Quartz reserves instead of just the 1. In my leaders, I have the Light of Eltharion, who's going to go stab some things real good, you know, that's what he does. And I also have a Skinari Cathala. I'm going to probably butcher every single name in this army. But she is the general with the command trait and artifact from Sayar, and the Law of Haish is totally blips. I have 2 units of 10 Wardens. One, which is the one you can see there, will have Lambent Light, and the other one with Solar Flare. And then just behind them as well, you can see the 10 Alaran Sentinels with Ethereal Blessing. Then I have 2 units of 5 Venari Dawn Riders, and they've got both with the speed of Haish spells. I also have 10 Alarith Stone Guard with the Diamond Pick Hammers. And lastly, I have 2 units of 10 peasanty Namartai thralls in allies.
Right, you know what? You talk through your ridiculous deployment before we go anywhere, Jack.
Oh yeah, yeah. I kind of ran out of space quite quickly because I didn't really realise how much infantry I did have. I've pretty much gone quite simple, like infantry along the front in a borderline, spaced out, you know, horses on either side, thralls on either side, and the group of archers at the back holding the main objective with the mage protected by spearmen. And that was pretty much it. It's quite simple.
Cool. For me, well, you know,
You didn't have a...
pretty terrified, to be honest. What I'm going to do, I've got the branch wraith back here, obviously to try and put some dryads into those woods. I needed to bring Alarielle right over here to be able to put a set of woods in the only remaining space to me. I think if she'd have gone here, I wouldn't have had the room, so she's right out there on her own. But I know I'm going first. Already made my mind up, and I had like 3-4 less drops than you, so I know I can go first. These are here if I wanted to teleport through and then do a charge, but the problem is I've got to choose then in my first turn what I do with the branch wraith. Swords, revenants, and the spells aren't on the table. Oops. Well, there you go. That's all the deployment. The battle lines are laid out. It's going to be an interesting game. Yeah, two very, very different armies, and this is by far from an optimized Lumineth list. We know that. Yeah. But then again, I've got a weird old Sylvaneth list here, so let's just see what happens. I got less drops than you by about 3 or 4, I think. So I get the choice. Yeah. I'm going to go first, mate. So we'll go into Sylvaneth turn 1. Let's do this. Right, moving into Sylvaneth turn 1. Bunch of work to be done. You're all ready to start denying, aren't you? Let's go for Throne of Vines. I need a 5. Get it on a 5.
I only have 1 deny in range of her, which is the Dawn Riders. Okay. Because the Stone Guard aren't. That was quite... Yeah, I'm just going to try and deny that one.
You've done it.
Which I do with an 11.
Okay, so here we go. Let's go with the trees. Yeah, which is the Verdant Blessing. 4. It's game over. Right, that's about the worst news I can possibly get, to be honest. Okay then, let's go with... Well, I can't teleport her now. Can't teleport the Kurnoth Hunters anymore. So I'm just going to go with bringing up the Dryad. So Rouse to Wrath, 3 dice for this. Yep. Out of the... she gets that on a 10.
Not in range, so she gets the Dryads.
Okay, so that's 10 Dryads. Let's get them on the table. Okay, so last up, Spike Swarm from Alarielle. And that goes off on a 7. You want to try? Oh, you can't deny?
I don't have any more deny, so...
Alright, I don't think I can benefit... Because they've got to be wholly within 8, haven't they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's got a big old face.
You know what? She can literally just grant it to herself.
Yeah, she has to be literally touching the base of it.
That's insane.
I think they probably did that on purpose, didn't they?
Yeah, I'm going to put it there, just so it's further into the table for use later.
Okay.
You never know. Last thing to do then is let's just see if it affects her on a 2-up.
Yep.
And there comes a 2. Exactly what I needed. I think I'm going to be swapping some dice. Here we go then, into my movement, and first things first. Yeah, it's a long shot. I haven't benefited from the Spike Swarm, that's my own fault.
They get to re-roll from their memories. So.
Yeah, 1 dice, isn't it, I think?
No, because it just says you may re-roll a roll, so...
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
So 9 re-rollable. If I can get to those archers, I can at least stop them shooting. If one of them survives, hopefully stop them shooting Alarielle. Alarielle is on a 19-inch move, is that right?
Yeah.
So she's come at me, brah. Do I take both units into combat? Do they get a bonus on charging?
No. They haven't been able to form their stance yet, which means they can at the start of each of my hero phases they can form the stone stance, which means they ignore -1 rend. So it might be worth it.
I'm just at a loss of what to do with this at all. It's just mental. I think I'm going to leave that unit there for mid-game deployment. I'm hoping I get another wood up. Right, in which case all I'm going to do is bring these guys forward a bit. That's all they're going to do. Not much, basically. The tree... I'm edging my bets on two things, really. One, you come over this way. Oh, you know what? I'm giving them a hell of a move. I better run them.
Yeah.
So let's just run them. Yeah, okay, so that gives them an 8-inch move. I'm just bringing them over within 3 inch of the woods. Because if I do get another wood up, it gives me another option. Possibly. You can only do one unit, can't you, with that?
The teleport.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's any number of tree lords and one other unit.
Yeah, okay. Let's put them over there. I think that's the way to go. It feels like I'm really open to a whole bunch of risk, but I think at that we go straight into shooting.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. After some debate over Tree Lord versus what am I trying to say, Jack? Kurnoff Hunters. I've gone with Tree Lord.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because he's got a shooting attack. Here we go then. Let's get into shooting. Alarielle, she's going to shoot into the horse unit.
Okay.
It's a long shot. Hitting on 3s.
No, hitting on 2s.
No, she hits on 3 with the spears.
Okay.
2 to wound there.
That's
I get re-rolling 1 from something.
Yeah, reroll 1s to hit.
For the wizard, yeah. 2s to wound. I do wound. It's -2 rend.
What's up? Don't make it.
D6 damage. 5 damage. He's pulling a face, and I don't know why he's pulling a face.
Just a lot of damage.
Oh, right. Oh, I thought you had some kind of shenanigans you could do.
No.
Oh.
Oh, no. Shenanigans in my army.
Shenanigans. While we're here, the Tree Lord Ancient is going to target the hammer unit.
Okay.
Oh, wait. What's the save on the hammer unit?
They are a 4-up as well.
You know what? I'm going to target the thralls. So I get 5 attacks with this.
Okay.
Hitting on... I think I'm hitting on 2s with the strangle roots. I am indeed. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Because of Alarielle. Good old couple of 1s in there. Why not? Wounding on 3s. That is 4 wounds at -1 rend.
So 6 ups. Nope, so 4 die.
Where do you want them from? Front rank?
I don't think it matters because you'll get in.
Well, it might not.
Yeah, take the front rank then. I should also mention as well, the Stone Guard, it turns out it's at the start of the game and every hero phase they can adopt their mountain stance, so they are going to adopt their mountain stance.
Oh, every hero phase?
Yeah, so it's at the start of the game before the first battle round and every hero phase after that they can say they're adopting their stance.
That's nice.
And I don't get why you would ever say you're not adopting the stance.
Does it limit them?
It worsens rend by 1 and that's it. So,
what, no effect to their movement?
No,
or?
so...
Well, let's just assume from now on for the rest of the
game...
game...
always adopting the stance.
Adopting their stance of prowess.
Yeah.
Here we go into charge phase. First up, I'm looking for 9 from the tree revs, and I get an 8. I can re-roll.
Roll from martial memories.
Nope. Which is a 6. Next up, we have. Let's go with the Tree Lord Ancient. The Tree Lord Ancient. Let's go with the Tree Lord because he's going to have less options. Needs a 9. Gets a 3. That's okay. He's holding the objective. I don't think I'm going to spend it because I might as well have the 2 points for the objective. That's 50-50 whether I took him in anyway.
Yeah.
He's more of a threat. You can't just go for Alarielle and ignore him because if you ignore him, he's going to come and mess you up. No, he's not really. And Alarielle rolls a 4. I'm going to start burning dice over this side of the table.
4 plus 3, so it's a 7.
It's a 7. So, yeah. I suppose what I should do is tanker across there, basically, shouldn't I?
Yep.
And in fact, I can do that. Why not? So that puts me into both units.
Yep.
I didn't have enough to not tag one of the units, so I might as well get contact with both. So living battering ram, 2 units. The on a 4-up on the thralls. Nope, and a 4-up on the other ones. Yes, so that's on the hammer guys. D3 mortal wounds, 3 mortal wounds on the hammer guys.
Okay. So 1.5 dice.
Oh my god, are they 2 wounds each?
Yeah, they are 2 wounds.
Oh. Oh, he says. As we go into the start of the combat phase, Jack.
Yeah, I'm burning 1 Aether Quartz reserve
Nice.
on the Stone Guard to give them +1 save. And then the Cathalar will absorb the negative energy and blast Alariel with it, so Alariel's at permanent -1 bravery for the rest of the game.
Oh yeah, thanks for that.
And it stops them from losing their bravery.
No, well, no, that's
what I've got.
Nice. Here we go then for this combat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put 3 attacks from the antlers into the thralls, and then 2 more attacks from the antlers and Talon of Dwindling into the Stone Guard. Yeah.
Yep.
So 3 attacks from the thralls, from the antlers, sorry, into the thralls. Hitting on 3s because there's more than 5 of them.
Yep.
Rerolling 1s because of Null Root ability. So 3s rerolling 1s. There's a 1. All hit. And they are wounding on 3s. 2 wounds at -2 rend.
So that gets them.
That's 10 damage. So there you go. Then 2 more attacks from the antlers. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. That's 1 going through, wounding on 3s. Wounds at -2 rend.
So that's a 5-up save. Oh. Don't make it, so that's 5 damage so far.
So 5 damage so far, and then 4 attacks from the Talon of Dwindling. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. No 1s, but there is a 6, and doesn't the Talon of Dwindling do something on a 6?
D3 mortal wounds.
Unmodified hit roll is a 6, inflicts D3 mortal wounds in addition. So let's do the D3. 3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
And then force to wound. 1 wound, no rend, 1 damage.
3 up, saved it.
Okay, wow. She really did smash into them.
Yeah.
So that's the thralls gone. Okay, 5 Stone Guard hitting back at Alariel.
3s to hit, no 6s. And 3s to wound. That's pretty good. 3, 6, 7 4-up saves because of the -1 rend.
7 4-up saves, yeah?
Yep.
I'm chuckling because, of course, I forgot Gyron's Wrath with a command point at the start, which would have given me reroll wounds. I don't think it made a difference. I think there was only 1 2 wound that missed, and it's reroll wounds of 1. So here we go. So 7 4-ups. Wow, that's... Oh, yeah, sorry, 3 of them going through.
Okay.
Okay, well, there we go into Battle Shock phase. I'm taking 3 points, 1 from here, 2 from there. It was worth bonging that Tree Lord there, after all. Do you need to take a test over there? Do I need to take a test?
But
have you just remembered the rule?
They are Bravery 7, so they do need to take a test.
What allow backs is then?
2 plus 5 is
7.
7. But I
Did they get an extra bonus to because of what you did with the draining of the thing?
No, that's your at -1 bravery.
Oh, I thought yours unmodifiable or something. You said.
So normally the Aether Quartz takes them down a bravery bracket.
Right, but you can
because of the
channel
mage,
it
she
through
can
somewhere
absorb
else.
the despair and put it onto somebody
nice.
else. But I can do a Tectonic Force, which is at the end of each combat phase. Pick 1 enemy unit within an inch of an Alarith unit. After you pick that unit, your opponent must move that unit 2 inches, and the unit must finish their move more than an inch away from the Alarith unit. And then I can make a 1-inch pile-in move.
What happens if I can't get more than an inch? I can, by the way, but I am damn close to not being able to.
If it is possible to do so.
Oh, okay. So you don't get pushed off the table.
So I mean, I can push her back a little bit. I don't think it matters that much.
Right. I'm gonna. Well, are you gonna do it or?
Yeah, I might.
Well, it stops me summoning the wood.
Yeah.
And I'm more than an inch now. Do you want to pile in that inch?
I get an inch pile in.
Okay. So you kind of not quite to the front of it on this this arc here. But
So I
okay,
just
that's
shove her
cool.
backwards a
So
bit.
I'm on 3 wounds. You've got a dude on 1 wound in that unit. That's the end of battle shot. 3 points scored. And over to your turn 1. Let's just see what this massive counter-offensive is going to be like. I think she did well in that turn.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I rolled well. I probably should have spent my command point and gone for the reroll wounds, but
it
doesn't
didn't matter
really
in the end.
matter in the end, did it? I think she kind of did the damage I was expecting her to do. I wasn't expecting her to remove both units.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have split the rolls, but if I'd have missed on the battering ram, you know.
Okay. Turn 1. I've pretty much figured out this isn't a game I can win with brawn. I'm going to have to use brains.
You're just going to outmaneuver me.
Yeah,
if you've got,
that's,
if you've got any smarts.
That is the plan. So
I don't have enough to secure objectives. You're just, in theory, you should be able to just run circles around me. But if I can corner you,
yeah,
I have a chance. I'm not looking at this game thinking I don't have a chance.
No.
Because you're not optimized. This is just the models you've got painted. So
first of all, I'm going to go with a Darkness of the Soul onto Alaria.
Oh yeah, bring it.
From the Scenari. She doesn't with that.
Oh.
Do I?
Ether Quartz?
She's Bravery 10, right? Down to Bravery 9 is probably... but it could be Big Clutch. No, I'm not going to re-roll that.
Okay.
Next up, I'm going to go with Speed of Haish onto these
Haish.
3 Dawn Riders that are left.
Because
I think as long as they have 3 or more models, that is a 7.
Is that enough? You can't complain.
It is enough, but it's like you could try and stop that.
I will be trying to stop that. I think I get 3 denies with Valeriel,
Yeah.
don't
I'm going to let it happen.
Yeah.
If I don't get it,
You've seen my rolls. I think you're good. Yep, double 1.
Okay. So they have now double movement speed.
Oh, great.
Now it's going to be... What next? The archers are going to try and empower their bows.
Yeah.
I get it with a 6. Do you want to try and stop that?
Yeah, you got a lot of spells, haven't you? But, let's go for it. That's a 7.
Yep, so they do not have empowerment. The
2 denies.
Spearmen... the Spearmen are going to try and empower their swords, their spears, and they got a 7, so they do get it.
What's their movement?
Only 6 inch.
Can they do any shenanigans?
Not like double movements or anything.
7-inch charge. What does the spear do when it's empowered?
5 up mortal wound instead of 6 up.
What did you get it on? I'm gonna go for the deny. My thinking is try and switch off this side of the table.
Yep.
And I know you've got loads more to do. On a 8, it stops.
You do stop it,
Yeah.
so they do not have it.
Okay.
I'm going to try and do it with these spearmen.
To be honest, it was as much your roll as anything that I went for the deny on, because it's a low roll. So.
They double wands. They're going to try and do it then.
What does that do? Is that the double movement?
No, that's the 5 up mortal wound.
The double movement came out of the wizard.
Out of these 3 horses.
They cast it on themselves?
Yeah. So every unit, apart
but
from
you
the
can only cast
Stone
a
Guard,
spell once? Can you only double...
I can only cast the double movement spell once.
Right.
So all of their law spells they can only cast once. Any of the spells which gives them the 5 up to do mortal wounds on their weapons, I can cast as many times as I want.
Right, okay.
And that's a spell that all of them have, but they can all take a law spell as well.
And when you say you can only do it once per turn, so once one of the units has got the double movement, the other units can't go for the double unit?
Yeah, because it's spells.
It's spell.
It works.
Yeah. It's not an ability.
The only one that breaks it is the spell which gives them the 5 up to do mortal wounds, in which case I can cast as many times as I want.
Bordering on an ability that's actually called a spell.
Yeah. They got the 5 up to do mortal wounds. And then I think that's about everything.
Yeah, so, I'm excited. This is interesting. It's a beautiful looking army.
Yeah. Movements.
Let's do this. Here we go then into movement phase.
So these guys have a 28-inch move.
Oh, well, that's steady.
So they're just pretty much
literally straight round the side of the unit. Hold on a minute, Jack.
Over.
There you go, buddy.
Yeah, over to there, because they're going to have to try and charge Actually, that one should be
Oh, hold on a second. You could have got
there.
28. You can get an inch further on if you actually want to go for the wrap.
They're going to
Yeah.
charge and get
Okay.
in there anyway. So they are
Dun,
to
dun, dun,
there.
dun,
They eat the
dun, dun,
quartz.
dun, 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 dun.
Next up,
So fast.
these spearmen are going to go for a run.
Yeah. You don't want to move the
3.
move the things out of the way first.
No.
No. Okay.
Guess some 9 inches. So it does get that one
Clips
round
it.
to like that, and then the rest of them are just going to have to move up. They're kind of forming almost that back one, and then he can get up to like that, and then like that, and then like that.
Alright.
Just forming a defensive
Spiky balls.
barricade.
Now they're good when they receive a charge, but what is the bonus they get from receiving the charge?
I think they get +1 to wounds
Okay.
or something like that. I will check.
Would anything happen to me when I charge onto you?
No, you don't
Okay.
like
There's
don't
no,
like impale yourself.
I
or
mean,
anything.
interesting mechanic, by the way.
It
'cause
would be a cool
there's
mechanic.
like an opposite of living battering ram. It's
Almost like however many dice you roll on your charge, you roll, and on like a 6 you take a more wound because it's like if you're charging really hard into
you
it.
could call it something like the porcupine of death or something like that. But
I get +1 to wound rolls and improve rend by 1 if they receive.
if
a
Games
charge.
Workshop will release a rule like that where if you charge onto the unit, you potentially suffer mortal wounds, which I think is a brilliant idea and should have been done for that unit. I'm claiming it as mine.
Yep.
Along with Whip Wednesday, Work in Progress Wednesday was definitely something I invented.
The thralls are going to run.
Definitely. YouTube has all of this on record.
3 inches to get up and over like that, up and over like that. So they're just forming a defensive barrier for the thralls because
Nice.
we all know what happens to thralls if they
Dun,
get
dun, 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 dun,
attacked.
dun.
Altharion,
You know what? I've absolutely forgotten about him because he's a beast, isn't he?
he is a beast.
Yeah,
He could probably take Alariel,
probably.
but he's on his feet and really, really, really slow.
You're already everywhere.
I don't know which way to take
This
him
is turn 1.
because those
Oh
6
my
covert
God.
hunters might just.
What, are you thinking he can kill those 6?
Tell you what.
hunters?
Next up, the archers are going to move.
Yeah.
They're just going to move up to here.
I tried to remember the way the music goes for the Archers radio show, but I've forgotten. So somebody hum that who's watching it now, if that's alright. Oh, that's going to be bugging me now. I want to go delete, but that's Laurel and Hardy, not the Archers. Absolutely. Anyway, move on.
The spearmen are going to run with a 2, so they're going to get like over here, and again they're forming just a defense from Alariel.
Nice. I like that how they've seen Alariel just slam over here and they've
spears,
just reformed.
background protecting the
Reformed.
archers and the mage. Altharion running. He's just going for it.
What?
If you want to pick a fight with him, then go for it.
Man, proper running.
You know what?
away
I'm
from him.
getting rid of his Aether Quartz because it doesn't actually affect him. Because he cannot cast spells, and you cannot modify his armor save, and you cannot modify his to hit roll. So,
And he can't loan it to anybody else, like his
So,
bit of quartz. No.
the Stone Guard are running. That's probably
These
not what I wanted.
3 inch. What does that give them?
makes them
9
a
inch.
7-inch move.
Oh, a 7 inch.
Hit
Where are you going?
I
Onto the
wanted
objective?
To go.
No,
They're
that's-
not going to be able to do it. Tell you what, they're not going to be able to do
No,
it
they're
because
not.
of that.
Just because
So
of that.
They are just going to pull
Back.
back. Because
Why don't you go back all the way and not allow me to get in between you?
I can make that kind of is a 7-inch move.
No, it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
They're only a 4-inch move, so
Oh, really? Oh, crikey.
yeah,
Right. Oh, bless them.
it's just lapping,
I think if
overlapping
that's the case,
fields
he probably
of
needs to come around a little bit.
defense. Next up, I've got these Dawn Riders, and I think again they're kind of just gonna
Woo!
stay where they are.
Oh.
Because
Really?
there's no point charging on forward. I'm just gonna
Yep. You just get countercharged.
get countercharged. So
Make you sad.
like that. That is all my movement, so it's into shooting.
There we go, with that gorgeous looking army.
Yeah, they're gonna. The Sentinels are popping an 8 of quartz, +1 to hit.
Yum yum.
Cathars
Do they eat
gonna-
it? Yum yum yum.
No, I think they burn it or something.
okay.
It's
Like an energy snack.
yeah. But the Cathalar is going to absorb the despair and put it on the tree revs because I might as well.
Oh yeah, thanks for that.
Aim shot. So this is
Can
going
you
to be
just do that? Any
Yeah.
range or limit?
18.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No, she's good at that.
Yeah. So an aim shot. I didn't get the what's it called? The spell off. So hitting on 2s. That was a cop.
It's exactly 18 inch if it's wholly within.
No, it's just an enemy within 18 inch.
No.
Yeah. always.
Who gets that kind of rule anymore?
No, because so my unit has to be wholly within 18.
Yeah,
And then
okay.
you have to just be within 18. So.
Shocking.
I just realised I picked up a bunch of dice, but didn't see any 6s. So force to wound, 3 wounds, so 3 saves at -1.
Tree Revenants are Nate more than a 5, so 3 6-up saves. Don't get one. Might as well use
because
it.
it's a
You're not going to do
phase
anything
thing,
else. Nope.
So 3 of them go.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay.
Oh wait, way pipes.
Oh, I'll keep the waypoint.
Sorry, I'm going to lose the boss. Otherwise, I'm out of coherence.
Yep.
Into the charge phase we go.
Dawn Riders.
5.
Sold 1. Yeah.
Well, if you take him and tag him there, and then the rest just need to move forward 5 inches. So hold on a second. He can kind of come to there and allow a pile in.
Yeah,
And then that one's just going to have to do that. Yeah. All, I think, pretty much classing as within range anyway, so might as well move him closer. Than I was trying to make room in the middle, so you could kind of move them both round.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's all my charges, so it's just combats.
What about Alfarian?
He ran.
Oh, did he? Oh, he's really slow then, because I was going to say that's only 9 inches. There we go then. I think we all know what the outcome of this combat. But
Deathly Furrows mean they're 1 wound, so I get +2 attacks on all my weapons.
yeah, and in the normal game we just remove these guys, I think. But go for it. Go for it, because we want to see how it works.
So it's going to be 3s to hit.
Yeah.
No more.
Oh, wow.
wounds,
Not doing well on that.
of course. And 3s to wound because I made a charge. 2 saves at -1.
Okay. Both going through. Damage.
Just 1 damage.
So 2 dead.
Yeah. The hooves falls to hit.
2 dead so far.
Okay. And forced wound. 2 saves at no rent.
How many? 2.
2.
Sorry. 2 5-up saves. Tank one of them. 1 goes through.
So it's just 1 damage. And then the Guardian Sword. 3s to hit. And forced wound. 2 saves, no rent.
2 5-ups. Both going through. I'm going to re-roll one of those.
Yep.
6.
Cool. So 1's left.
So 4 of them dead. Leaving 1. I'll leave the boss. Might as well.
You could kill 2.
Okay, so he piles in.
Yep.
Let's do that. And we'll go, oi, have at ya. That's going to come around there.
Yep.
Don't know why. Okay, 2 attacks back from the boss with a protected glaive. It's 4s to hit though, so we're not expecting miracles, and he didn't deliver miracles. Alright. Okay then, so going into Battle Shock, I've got a couple of Battle Shocks to take. I'm on Bravery 6 over there, becoming Bravery 5, is that correct?
Yeah.
So 3 gone. So I'm losing anything on the 2s. I can re-roll this, but 3, so that's all gone.
3 plus...
Looking for a roll. 6, all gone.
Yeah.
Over here,
Well, what's their bravery?
6. So they were down to 5,
Yeah, they only lost 3, so 3 plus 3 is 6.
and I'm 5.
Yeah, so 1 would have ran.
Oh, sorry, 1 ran. Yeah.
So do you want to... I mean, I'll let you just take the 1.
You know what? I wasn't thinking. I was thinking that would actually...
I'll let you just take the 1.
All right, are you cool with that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the way pipes. He's staying. And then
that
over
guy,
here, this
you'll
is...
need a
Is he
2.
is he on -1?
No, he isn't.
So I just need a 2. And I don't get it. And of course the banner's gone.
No, you can still do the martial memories.
Oh, of course I can.
Yeah.
It's not the banner that gives that. The banner gives piling. So no, goes anyway.
Still good.
Tallying up the scores, then you score 7 points. I mean, that's what this game is meant to be about, isn't it?
That was the thing. I managed to break through there.
I pity them in terms of the
Yeah.
counter charge if I get the turn, but you know, hey, we're all out here. This, you know, oof.
Yeah.
You've shut Alarielle down in terms of another spell, so that's good news. There's no woods coming over here, I don't think.
Well, probably.
No,
not really,
no,
yeah.
because the models. Well, actually, you never know. I might be able to squeeze one right in over there, which would be a nightmare for you if that was the case.
Yep.
We need to do the roll off.
Yep.
So it's going to be a big decider for the game. Roll off for turn 2. 2, 6. You've nailed it.
Oh.
Here we go then, into the hero phase. I think if I'd have got that turn, you'd have been up against it. Because whilst you've got mobility, you don't have survivability. And if I'd have got another wood off over here, my goodness, you'd have had real problems in your backfield. Okay, let's go. Hero phase.
Starting off, the mage is going for Total Eclipse. Need an 8. Oh my god, I got it on an 11.
What does Total Eclipse do?
You have to spend 2 command points for every command ability.
You got it on an 11. I'm not going to try and deny.
Okay.
You've got more interesting spells going on.
She's going to burn an Aether Quartz to try and Shroud of Despair.
Right.
Valaria.
What does that do?
Every time you try and do an action with her, you have to roll 2d6, and if you roll over your bravery...
Whoa! I'm not having that. What does the Aether Quartz do, though?
It allows her to cast another spell. That's what popping the Aether Quartz does. And she's going to absorb her own despair and put it on the Tree Lord.
Oh yeah,
to
thanks
make
for that.
-1 bravery.
She's good at that. What have you just rolled? You've just double sixed it, haven't you?
Don't call it a comeback. Yeah,
Don't call you the comeback kid.
So that is, I mean, she's bravery 9 now. So any time you try to do something, you have to roll 2d6 if you roll over 9.
Oh, that's okay.
You
I'd
can't
never
do
roll
it.
above 9.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fine.
So
Oh,
you'll
I
be
was
fine.
worried then. Yeah.
Sentinels. Sorry, the Warden's going for Power of Haish, so the 5 up to do mortal wounds. They get it on a 9. Do you want to try and stop that?
I might as well, because we're running out of spells that are over here, haven't we? Wait a minute. How much of your army is in range of 30 inch? Okay, so I can't touch those 2 units. Yeah, they're not in range though. So yeah, let's go for it. Did you say 9?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. It's through.
Okay, then the Archer's going for Ethereal Blessing onto them, which gives them immunity to rend.
Yep. Okay.
I get it on a
7. And I stop it on an 11.
Cool. Then going for...
How many have I got left? I think I've got 1 left, haven't I? 1 left over here. Have you done over here for spells?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm done over there for spells. Power of Haish onto them.
That's not far enough, is it?
That's only on a 4. No, that's not ready.
Okay.
I'm going to... On a 4, I'm going to spend a command point.
Apologies.
To allow me to use another Aether Quartz reserve, and the Sinari is going to absorb the despair to allow me to re-roll my spell.
Where do you put the despair if you absorb it?
That's the thing.
In fact, actually, didn't you say you're going to put it out? Is it within 18
Yeah,
inch?
just within 18.
So you can't reach Alarielle with it?
This is something I don't know is being clarified. It just says the Sinari Capillary can absorb it.
Yeah.
And then give it to somebody else.
Right. Okay.
So it's like, if nobody else is in range, can you still... Because can she just blast it right up in the air?
Right, it says you got to give it to somebody else, doesn't it? It feels like you have to
right, I'll have a
target
look.
somebody. Okay. Having reread the rules,
It says you can.
you can absorb it in any instance, and it doesn't affect her. and then you can send it somewhere else. And of course,
if you do so, it
does those. Yeah.
So she's going to have normal. She's going to blast negativity up in the sky.
Yeah, that's cool.
So they're now.
I think if you're going to put negativity anyway, you might send it down. I don't know. Up, down. Up, down. Yeah. Don't want to upset the mountain, do we?
I have no idea what the Dawn Riders are going to do. They're just going to empower their own spears with an 11, so they get it.
I've got no deny over there.
I remain. Is that Colonel Hunter within 6 inches?
I don't think so. You'd have to measure it.
He is. So I cannot move. He is. So I cannot move off that objective. So they're just going to empower their spears as well, which they get.
Okay.
That's hero phase, so it's on to movements.
Rightio. Right, your movement phase.
Yep, these wardens here are going to run 3, so they've got a 9-inch move. So they can get up to here. Now they're going to do what wardens do best.
Stand and deliver.
Just plug the hole.
I like it. I think that would. I know I'm banging on about this, but wouldn't it have been a great rule that you received mortal wounds when you charge?
Now you said it. The thralls are then running. On a 4, that gets them up to here. The Dawn Riders are just going to again move up to here, just kind of waiting for when the time's right to go. So now the archers are actually going to stay pretty still, but the mage is going to move in, and these wardens are going to kind of just again forming that defensive perimeter around them.
Nice bit of reversing.
Like that. They're all going to... You know what? They've all shuffled one over.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just going to move him round to there.
Yep.
This Eltharion doing his 6-inch to there. The moo cows going their 4-inch over like.
I'm just going to swap him and him, because if he shuffled along, your leader would be further down the line.
That makes sense.
Just because he's different, the rest are the same, aren't they?
Yep.
Nigh on impossible to pick up those models. Congratulations.
They are going to move just so they're right at the 6-inch border.
Well, you could even move off it, couldn't you? That you hold it, don't you? But
might as well stay. That is movement. Now it's shooting.
Shooting phase, and here we are with the archers targeting my tree lord.
Into the tree lord using the bird, so they don't need line of sight to not worry about it. So they're going for the lofted shot, hitting on 4s. That is 3 mortal wounds and 4s to wound. 3 saves of no rend.
So 3 mortal wounds and 3 3-up saves.
Yep.
Just double wand it so far. 2 going through. That's 5 wounds is taken.
Okay. Then it's bash shooting.
Kind of expected a bigger shooting phase, to be honest, Jack.
Only 1 unit of archers. Eltharion, big charge. Oh, I rolled one off the tray. 4 inches. Sign.
I think so.
I hope so.
Yeah, he's good.
Okay. And then the stone.
Do you want to come this way a little bit, or?
Yeah. Then the stone guards. 5 inches. No.
They can't get to Alariel, so moved Alariel closer for you, though.
Yeah, they'll just go into the tree lord. That is all the charges, so then it's just.
But you'll struggle to get more than probably 3 of them in combat. Not that they might be needed. Okay.
Yep.
Right, should we do the stomps?
Yep.
As we go into combat, let's just see on a 4-up, Eltharion fights last, and he does indeed fight last.
Okay. So, just piling in the moo cows. So I'm only going to get 3 arms, right?
Well, what's the range of their weapon?
Only 1 inch.
No. Yeah, so 3 it is.
One of them is the boss. I'm going to spend...
Oh, I'm assuming you're keeping Alariel out, actually.
Yes.
Yep, you're
They
good.
spend their last ether quartz for +1 to hit.
Okay.
So they hit on 2, 6s is a mortal wound, so that's 1 mortal wound.
Oh, ouch.
And then 3s to
There's
wounds.
no need.
3 saves at -1.
Okay. Desperately looking for a wound counter. Probably don't need it, because I think you might just do him. 3 saves at -1, 4 up save. 2 going through.
Okay.
Taking him to 8 wounds. He's basically done for, really, at that level of damage. Everything into the guys, the 5 stone guard.
Yep.
Let's go with the impaling talon first. This is hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. He misses. I've got 2 attacks with sweeping blows. Both hit. Just double checking actually that sweeping blows isn't affected on a hit roll. And 3s to wound. 1 wound at -1 rend.
Goes through.
D6 damage. 5.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then 4, 5 taken as well. Cool. Then Eltharion will just fight back. I might as well. I've realised now he does have a shooting attack, but I'll do that next turn. The Fang Sword of Eltharion. He is 2s to hit, 6s generate an additional, so that 1 becomes a hit from his Supreme Sword Master. Then I get to add 1 to wound rolls because I made a charge move in the same turn. So 3s to wounds. 2s to wounds, sorry. That is 2 1s. And the 6 inflicts a mortal wound in addition. He has like 1,000,001 rules, this person.
Right, okay. So what have you done so far?
So I need you to make 2 saves at -3.
2 6-up saves.
Yep.
1 going through.
So you're taking D3 +1 damage because of the mortal wound. So 3 damage from that.
Takes him to 11 wounds.
And then his Selenari Blade hits on 2s. 1 hit. I don't think I get anything. No, that's only against hero, so it's a 3 to wound. That is a wound, so 1 save at -1.
1 4-up save and he's gone. And I get a 3.
So that's D3 damage.
You don't need it.
I got 1 damage.
Nice.
And then if he kills a model...
The rule of just enough jack.
If he kills a model, he splits into 2.
And you get
so
5
now
of
I
them.
get an extra.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, as we go into Battle Shock, I don't have any rolls to do, but you have the Stone Guards.
They're good.
2, they're good?
They're good. Those 2 are sticking around, as they should.
Don't know, but you didn't target him, did you?
No.
No. Okay. Right, well, I dare say you've got a bunch of angry trees to face off now as we go into Sylvaneth turn 2. We should mention points, of course. You scored the maximum, 9 points there, taking you to a 16 to 3 point lead. So you got a 13 point lead.
Hope that
going
can carry
into
me for
turn
the
2.
game, yeah.
Well, we'll just see. We'll see what this counter-offensive is going to be like. I tell you something for nothing, I'm not going anywhere near here. Here we go then, moving into the hero phase. First up, generate a command point. That takes me to 2 command points, and I've just tallied up the score for you as well. You're on 1 command point.
Yes.
You did spend 1 last turn, so apologies for not keeping the scoreboard up to date. The Branch Wraith is going to go for Rouse to Wrath again, I think. Might as well.
Okay.
No point banging an endless spell over there. 3 dice. And an appalling roll of 5 on 3 dice. I don't think that goes through, so don't think you need to deny. I'm sure Rouse to Wrath is a 6.
I only rolled a 5, so you better check.
Oh. Well, it's a 7, so just burn those dice, never to be used again. Elariel going for Throne of Vines on a 5. I get it with a 8. 8, 7, 8, 8.
I'll try and stop it.
Of course you do.
Double 6!
Brilliant. Let's go for the woods then.
You abandoned these dice. They're mine.
Double 1. And
Metamorphosis?
9.
Oh, you got that off. Oh, I didn't stop Metamorphosis, so you got that off.
Okay. Okay, looking for 7 4-ups on 9 dice. You've got no mortal wound ignore now. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 mortal wounds against him.
He's got 2 wounds left, and that's how you get him. Does that change your mind about where you're going?
Just arguably, I needed more, but you know, It's the mobility that I'm lacking. That you've just remember. I'm down on points. It's not just killing you.
Yeah.
I need table
But
presence.
this is only turn 2.
I know.
This is the thing, and I'm like half my
running out
army
of
down.
models. Running out of models. Yeah. Okay then.
And I've killed what? I've killed your summoned unit.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then we're going to go with, I think it's Solar Morphase or whatever, the heal. Oh, it's the Life Bloom.
It was her Soul Amphore,
D3.
Just...
One. Why not on the D3? So she's on 2 wounds. It doesn't affect anybody else, does it? Because nobody's wounded. There we go then. Let's get into movement.
Yep.
Okay, let's get into the movement. I think it's fairly straightforward what these Kurnoth Hunters need to do. That's a 5-inch move there. Let's just double check what I need. I am actually only going to need a 4 to get those guys in. Actually, I forgot to move my little dude. So he's teleporting and he's coming just inside there. That's 1 extra body on the objective, just in case I don't get those guys across there. That gives me that objective. Back, Yep, she's just, you know what, let's go for the easy objective to start with. If I can get rid of Altharion, that's got a bit of way to go, surely. So she's going to stick to this side at the moment. Okay, next up I am going to run the Dryads. And that's a 4-inch run, so gives them a 10-inch move.
11, so move 7.
Oh, thank you, 11. Okay, so that's the Dryads have formed a protective shield wall. The temptation is to take the Kurnoths in there, but it just feels like it's a suicide mission, that. You'll just mash me to pieces.
Yeah.
And of course, if I think realistically, if I don't get the double here, then you're probably going to get too many points ahead of me anyway. You could literally just sit there and do nothing, probably.
I've lost yours.
Yeah, even if I don't attack here, you've lost that.
One, so...
I mean, I was half tempted to just leave those guys and not attack. But I kind of think if I go over here, you're going to get to activate against them first, but I don't think you're going to kill 3 Kurnoths.
No, they won't do a lot. They don't charge against
I don't think so, so I just have to go against them, really, don't I?
Yeah.
Right, I think that's movement over. We are into shooting.
Okay.
Here we go then with Spear of Kurnoth into the Stone Guard. It's -2 rend. Oh, he's unrendable. Into the Stone Guard. So 1 attack, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. There's the 1. And there's a 5. Okay, that's good. And then wounding on 2s. 2. -2 rend.
Goes through. So
D6 damage. 6. That's what I needed.
Yes, both.
Okay, that's the end of shooting for me. We are into charges. Let's go with Alarielle. And she does a 10-inch slam dunk. Oh, let's just park her on top of the objective then. Bang. And that's on a 4-up. No, she doesn't get the mortal wounds, which is what I was hoping for, to be honest. I thought if I could mortal wound him off. The Kurnoth Hunters, looking for a 5 realistically. They get a 6, so that's good.
Yep.
I think it was a 4, but that makes it out. That's the Kurnoth Hunters in position. There is nothing else to do. So we will go with into combat.
Yep.
Alarielle attacking into, what's his name again? Altharion. I'm going to go with her first. The horses haven't charged.
Yep.
I think they'll be alright. Yeah, let's go for this. So 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. There's no negative to her, is there, with this guy?
It's hitting on... Oh, is this the Talon?
This is the Talon, yeah. Okay. Talon of Dwindling.
Is there any 6s?
No 6s, but there was a 1, which becomes a 5, so that's 3 hits. My force to wound. 2 wounds. No rend, 1 damage.
Yep. 1 goes through, so that's 1 wound.
Okay, and then on to the Beetle. I think...
Attacks.
5 attacks, yeah, you've not done enough wounds against her. Hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. 3 gone through so far. 3 going through, wounding on 3s. I was going to use my command ability, but I didn't need it, so 3 wounds at -2 rend makes no difference. Goes through, Altharion gets popped. Having piled in the Dawn Riders, we move on to combat over here.
Going to burn one of their ether quartz with +1 save, and they're just going to have to take the -1 bravery.
Yep.
The spears. 1 hit, 1 mortal wounds. And then no wounds, so that's just 1 mortal wound so far.
Okay.
The horses missed everything. And the blades, 1 hit, 1 save at -1.
1 save at -1. Drop the dice, hit the dog, she's not happy. So that'll be a 5-up save.
It's 4 up. Oh yeah, 5 up with the -1.
Yeah, 5 up with a -1. And I'd save it on a 5.
Okay.
Okay, so they can attack back. Here we go with the Kurnoth Hunters. First the Huntsmaster hitting on 2s. All hit. And then the rest of the unit hitting on 3s. Oh dear, Jack. All but 1 hit. And then I am looking for 3s to wound, 6s doing mortal wounds. Dice gone off the table there, but oh, cock dice, but there you go. So 2 6s. So 2 mortal wounds.
And how many saves?
This was 3s to wound, wasn't it? So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm afraid I massively rolled. I only missed with 1.
They're gone.
They're gone. Okay, that moves us into battle shock. No saves to be made. Did what I needed to do, but still leaves me with a 10-point deficit.
Yeah.
Scored 3 points in that turn, taking me total of 6. You're 16.
Vastly.
You are running out of models super fast, certainly compared to what I've lost over here. Although, you know, I've lost a few, but...
Someone's tree rod on some tree reps.
Shush now. I think we need to do the roll-off. You need this. Roll-off for turn 3.
What?
4.
5.
You got it. We've just realised there was a spell. As we go into Jack's hero phase,
yeah,
we might as well. Let's do a backseat on this. You did a spell on Alarielle.
Yeah, the overall.
So I did 3 things. I moved, I charged, and then I did combat.
Makes a normal move, makes a charge move, shoots or fights.
So I've got to do 2d6 below 9.
So the move.
8.
Pass.
7 actually.
The shoot.
The shoot. Well, that's a 1, so that's good.
The charge. No, the charge.
9.
You're good.
Combat. It says all fight.
Greater than the. I was just making sure.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough.
And the combat, the fight.
8.
There you go.
So there we go. Apologies. No doubt Jack will put up an editor's note as that combat goes on, and we did resolve it, and it's fair enough. I made the 4 rolls.
Yep, you're good.
And I did do all of those actions I did. Does that spell run out now, though, yeah?
Yeah, now it's my hero.
It's a good spell. It's a good spell, but she's a decent leadership. But on something like another unit...
Yeah,
wow.
I mean, I want like the Stone Mage to do like Booming Voice of the Mountain, which gives you an entire army wide -2 bravery and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, we'll see those models are coming.
Yeah.
Right, okay, let's do your hero phase proper.
No longer than 18 inches. So, Total Eclipse. I got it on 11 again.
What does Total Eclipse do?
That means
that's the
you have to spend
spell,
2
yeah?
command points. It's the 2 command points for every command.
Oh, okay, no, that can fly.
Okay.
I'm not really using my command points, and yeah.
Etheric Blessing.
Which reminds me, actually, you go up a command point, don't you? So you go up to 2 command points.
I failed my Etheric Blessing, so I'm going to spend my last Aether Quartz to re-roll that.
Nom nom.
On an 8, I get it.
Let's go for the deny. And on an 8, you are good.
Okay. Going to empower their spears. I get it on a 10. So that's 5 ups to do mortal wounds.
Does that last until your next hero phase? Yeah. No, I'm going to let it go.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
You've got 2 more denies, haven't you?
Yeah, I know, but
and then I've only got 2 more casts, so
okay,
you might as well.
Let's do it. 11.
So you do stop it.
Next up.
They're casting Solar Flare.
Nice. Oh, wait. Steady on.
Not on that, so I'm going to spend a command point from being Sire and spend my last...
Takes you back down to 1, saves me doing the scoreboard as well, so I appreciate that.
Failed it again. They're going to empower their spears. Yeah, which they got an A8, so you can try and stop that.
Nope.
Okay. Cool.
Into Lumineth's movement phase.
Yeah, they're just going to kind of
All they've done is shuffle, dude.
reshuffle and form the wall again, facing into Alariel, saying, no, you can't get our objective. It is ours. Like that. Dawn Riders are going to go remove these Dryads. 14 so they can get 3 inches away. So they can get up to here.
Dun, 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 dun.
No.
You can put him on the end if you want. He's good.
They're going to stay like that, just protecting the objective.
Yeah.
There's not a lot else I can do.
I suppose the Dawn Riders couldn't get over here, could they? Even if you did the double move with them there.
No. And they would have died to the Kurnots.
Even on the charge, do you think?
Yeah, because it's not to do with they don't get that much better on the charge. It's when they're fighting the one wound units. That's when they get.
Ah, okay. Shooting. You gonna
Arrows.
shoot at your own models, or do you want to target
they're
me?
all just gonna go lofted shots into Alariel using the bird.
Okay.
Loose. That wasn't too
Well,
bad.
they can see her anyway.
Oh, well,
You just like to say using the bird because it's cool.
That's 3 mortal wounds and
Okay.
2 hits.
I have a mortal wound ignore with this, do I?
And no. 1
To 5 wounds.
save.
1,
No.
3 up, save. Saved. Into the charge phase we go.
Dawn Riders.
Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely it. Meow.
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 Here we go then with the
Traps within traps.
traps within traps.
I'm pretty confident they can remove them. So.
I know, I'm pretty confident.
Hitting on 3s. I didn't get the empowerment off, which you stopped that, didn't you?
And I can't do my singy song against you because it's not my turn.
So that is 3 mortal wounds so far. And then 3 streams.
That seems unnecessary.
That is the most 2s I've seen in my life. 5 more saves at
You
-1
have
range.
done -1 to hit though. Sorry, with the blessing, yeah.
I didn't, but I'll just pop an ether quartz to mean that I don't have to.
Why? Does that give you
It
plus
gives
1
me
to hit?
+1 to hit, and it saves me rerolling the dice and stuff. So
Right,
I
what
was
am I?
saving it, but
I'm
it's
cool with
fine.
that. I'm cool with that.
So 5 saves at -1.
That's so lazy. 5 saves at -1. So I'm a
then
5 up save, becoming a
4
4 up,
because there's 10 or more.
back to 5 up. Yeah, and 3 1s will do it. So 3 going through.
So that's 6 wounds in total with the mortal wounds.
Okay.
The hooks
Oops.
hitting on 4s, just the -1 to hit and the +1 to hit.
You suffer from dry eyes. Not playing this army.
Don't be mean to the horses. They're trying. Oh no, they're trying. 4 saves at minus.
You've not done
at
it,
no
you-
rent.
4 up saves then. 1 going through.
So that's 7 so far. The boss's sword hits.
You're doing the -1 to hit, yeah.
2 saves.
You know the ether quartz.
2
2
saves
saves.
at -1.
2 5 up saves going through. So
there's
9.
1 left.
9. Leaving 1.
I can't read
Leave the one right in the middle of them.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep.
The solitary remaining Dryad attacking back. It's not the special one, is it? Does she have extra spiky
No.
bits on the top?
She does not.
Sad times for all. 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. Re-rolling 1s? No, too far away. Hitting on 4s. 1 going through. Wounding on 4s. Misses.
Cool.
Okay. Okay, going into your battle shock. Place of power for me, so no battle shock roll to be done.
I didn't take any casualties.
You didn't take any casualties. Gives you 3 points, taking you to a 19 to 6 point lead as we go into my turn 3. And off camera, you just said let the dying commence.
Yeah.
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 I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
As we move into my command phase, into my hero phase, I go up a command point, taking me to 3 command points. Need to spend 2 to do anything anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I might do this turn?
Oh yeah.
Re-rolling wounds, maybe. If I slam Alarielle over there, might be a good idea.
Of course, they're just.
Yeah.
Shirts, aren't they?
Okay, let's go for this. We're going to go for Throne of Vines.
Yep.
4. Let's go for. Let's go for the trees. I really needed that. 7. It's enough.
I'm going to try and stop it with the wardens. Oh, not on a 6. I don't know if I can eat the quartz reroll to deny.
I'll stop recording. It's in the trees.
It's coming!
When I was a child. Nice Kate Bush action there. For those of you who didn't recognise that.
For our perfect harmonial vocabulary.
Right.
Just don't do us justice.
I'm just. Yeah, it's the mics. I'm going to go with Metamorphosis won't reach.
No.
The worm face, the useless worm, doesn't reach. And let's face it, I'm never casting it. Why would I? So. It's such a nice model.
He's the nicest
it's so annoying.
Endless well,
I know, his pants. Okay, so we're going to go for Mystic Shield. Yeah. And of course on the 9, I get that.
Though, because I rolled 9 as well.
Okay, 3 dice over there.
What?
Well, I don't think I'm going to get 10 models within an inch of the woods, am I?
No.
So that's not going to happen. Let me have a think about what she can do. None of us know the meaning of the word, but Virtuous. We're doing Virtuous Harmony over there. 3d6. I think it's a 7. I'll double check it. I get a 12.
I've got 7.
Just rolling to annoy me. D3 Dryads back to that unit. 2 Dryads back to that unit. You were getting ready to have a massive giggle there, weren't you?
Yeah, I was ready for the 1 Dryad.
For 1 Dryad. I don't know where I put my Dryad. It's all going wrong. There you go. Freshly green and what?
Covered in verdure.
Well, Virtuous, it makes sense.
Yeah,
now.
of course.
Yeah.
If only I knew who verdure was.
It's like cheesious, which is where you're covered in
Freshly
cheese.
yellow and covered in cheese.
Spamulous. We could do this for a while, couldn't we? But before we do that for a while, I just need to heal D3 wounds on Miss Alarielle over here. Yeah. She takes 2 wounds back. And the Kernoff Hunter heals his wound. Boom. Here we go then into my movement phase, and I think the first thing that's going to happen is Mr. Teleporty is going to navigate the realm routes. They disappear from here. And they reappear over here. Just need a 9-inch ruler.
We had within 6 of the forest.
Yeah, I know. Well, I know because I just double checked it, but yeah, no.
Yeah.
Okay. Only within 6 of the forest. Why not then? There you are. That's good.
Careful.
You know what? Why not? Because I think he's within 9-inch. That's why not. Okay.
Even slightly nudging the model back.
Even nudging it away. Didn't really. Did I nudge your model? Right. Okay. Next up. I did mention she's blocking the realm gate when I deployed, but I'm not going to do that.
No, it's okay.
No, I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to retreat the Dryads 1 inch, giving them an 8-inch move. Let's just move them 8 inches over here. If you wanted to go kill that branch wraith, there's nothing stopping you because you've more than got the movement to do it. So all I'm making you do is walk around those guys if you have to.
That's nice.
These guys over here are going to run 4 inches, giving them a 5-inch move, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
9 inches. So I'm not going to go all the 9 inches. I'm just going to come and try and block this route just to make sure you don't run onto the objective. You're gonna have to earn it if you're gonna come for it. If you want it.
Come and claim it.
Next up, Alarielle. Hello.
Careful of the spears.
I know. She's got 3 wounds. I think.
Careful of the spears.
For the purposes of the game, she's floating up there, but I don't want her to
Careful
slide down.
of the
I know. I just don't want her to
spears.
slide down and do your spears in. Don't tell me about your spears. What about her spear?
Oh, he's nothing.
Alarielle is going to throw the Spear of Kurnoth at the spiky spear dudes. 3's to hit, re-rolling 1. She hits. 2's to wound. Oh, when do I need to spend my command point? Does that last the turn, does it? No, it's just the phase. Anyway, it doesn't matter, I've hit. -2 save on those guys.
Oh, I saved.
Oh, no. But what did you roll on the table before you remembered your dice tray?
I was just rubbing dice.
Here we go then, going into charge phase. I really need 9 on these Kurnoth Hunters. 3.
I'm going to re-roll that.
I'm going to have to and spend
I've spent
2 command points.
2 command points.
2 command points, and it's a 6. I'm doomed. Doomed. Let's go for the charge from Alarielle. And she gets a 5. She's fluffed it as well. Well, at 5 I might as well just tag in, I think. I suppose I can go to like there, but
yeah. Do it.
With the piling she can get to your archers. So you know what? I'm going to tag that dude there on the 5. Okay then, so on a 4 up.
Yep.
Oh, 1. Okay, so after piling, this has gone wrong for me now.
Oh, I'm spending an ether quartz for +1 save, and I'm going to put the sadness onto the Kurnoth Hunters.
So this has gone wrong for me in a bunch of ways. The Kurnoth Hunters didn't make the charge. They needed to be there, and I knew it was a risk. It was 9-inch, but I'm thinking, worst comes to worst, re-roll it. But of course, re-rolled it, didn't get it. Now, what that did, of course, is I had to spend 2 points to get that down, which means she can't get the re-roll once to wound. So it's just all gone wrong in
good for me.
Quite a big direction for me. Yeah, it's just all gone wrong. Let's roll some dice and see what happens. She's going to attack. I think I am going to put the Talon of Dwindling into the archers.
Oh, the archers?
Oh wait, it's only a 1-inch range. Yeah. So the Talon of Dwindling has to go into the spearmen. And I am going to put 3 of the 5 attacks into the spearmen.
With the antlers.
With the antlers.
And 2 into the archers.
And 2 into the archers. So let's get the Talon of Dwindling done first. 4 attacks hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. All hit.
Any 6s?
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, just 2d3 mortal wounds.
2d3 mortal wounds. 2. And then 4s to wound. 2 wounds with the Talon, no rend.
3 up. Oh, 1 goes through.
Now 3 of the stomp attacks into them.
Yep.
Okay, stomp attacks, but great antlers, same thing, yeah. 4s to hit, re-rolling 1. That is not what I need.
It's 3s to hit as well, by the way.
Great antlers are 4s to hit.
Because there's more than 5 models.
Oh, more than 5 models, so 3s to hit, but only 1 hitting. 3s to wound. And it's a 1, and I don't get the reroll. She's fluffed it big time.
Yes!
Let's go for into the archers. She hits with both. She doesn't wound either. Oh wait, no, 3s to wound. Sorry, they both wound. 2 at -2 rend.
I don't think I even got a save, but I'm gonna roll. Oh, I did roll a 6.
So 10 damage onto the archers. How many wounds are those guys?
They're 3 wounds each.
Oh, but they'll be fine then. They're fine.
No, there's 1 wound each. I think they've all gone.
Jack desperately checks his rolls for some kind of magical save.
Yeah, they're only 5. So.
Okay, so she didn't do great, but she didn't do terrible either. Yeah. Okay, so female character I don't know the name of piling in.
The mage. I think she literally gets one. I think she touches you.
Ew.
Yep.
She's going to regret touching a god.
Nope. She didn't touch you very well.
Yeah.
Apparently you would feel sad.
Well,
She
apparently
touched
I
you.
get to attack back just by the offence of her touching
That
me.
is also true.
So do I get an extra attack then? Yes.
No.
No. These guys have got 3-inch range attack, haven't they?
Yeah.
So you got a few of them getting in?
I think I'm going to have 5.
5?
Because these back 2 can't get in.
Okay.
They are, in fact, the best unit in the game. These are 2 attacks each. So 10 attacks.
10 attacks?
In total.
Nice.
I am 3s to hit. 5s do a mortal wound. What? So it's 2 mortal wounds.
Okay, taking it to 5
4
wounds.
hits. And 3s to wound. That is 3 saves at -1 rem because you charged them.
3 4-up saves. Rerolling once for Mystic Shield. I think I got it off, didn't I?
Yeah.
1 wound going through, taking her to 6 wounds. You are on the way to doing some serious bracketing.
Coolio.
And going into my battle shock phase, no tests from my side. Any tests from yours? This unit? They lost a couple, didn't they?
They're good.
They're good. I score 3 points, taking me a total of 9 points to 19, so I'm back to my 10-point deficit that you scored very early in the game. You're running out of models. We know you are. Are you running out fast enough? It's close.
I think it depends who gets this turn.
It's turn 4. I think you're good, but we'll see. Roll off for turn 4. Let's do this.
A 3. I get to choose.
You do.
So,
You letting me go?
yeah.
You giving me the game?
Yeah.
Okay. No. We just did some quick off-the-screen calculation. I'd have had that game if I'd have doubled you. Yeah, I think I'd have scored something like 7. Only a 3-point deficit going into turn 5.
With this I might be able to.
And you wouldn't have had enough units.
Hang on. But we're going to see.
We'll see.
Starting off, spells. The Sinari Catalar is going to put sadness onto them.
We just...
She failed, so I'm going to spend my last ether quartz on her to
Nom
do
nom.
that.
6. Their spells are high, aren't they?
So high. You need Teclis for spells.
Yeah.
The Warden's going for their blade.
Get Teclis painted, mate. It's no good him sitting there.
I get the
primed.
powered things with the spears. So do you want to try and stop that? You might as well.
What was the
I
roll?
got 6.
Yeah, let's go with Valerielle on a 3.
Oh.
She's powering it out.
Okay. They're going to try and do a solar flare. Right.
Solar flare.
Oh, get it with an 11! You can try and stop
What
it. I've
does
only
solar
got
flare
2 more
do?
casts.
No. What does it do?
You take a mortal wound!
Who does?
Alariel. Because I'm
Alarielle.
dropping the
Oh,
solar
okay.
flare right on her head, and she's now at a -2 to cast.
Are you serious?
Yeah. The Dawn
7
Riders
wounds.
empowering their weapons, which I get on an 8, which you can try and stop.
Why not? We've got all the dice to do it. And I get an 8.
So you don't. So they're empowered. That's spells. Movements.
Into movements, Jack.
Warden's running and retreating.
Oh, the cowards.
Yep.
Well, it makes sense though, doesn't it? Just hold on to the objective. Don't let me stumple you. You going to run and retreat there, little lady, as well?
No, she can take them.
Yeah. You sure?
Yeah. Run and retreat. Oh. The thralls. Oh, I've got to kill something big.
They probably do quite well
Yeah,
against
that's the
Alarielle.
hope. Let's say 3 inches away, but they're going to give it a go. The spearmen just forming ranks again to try and keep that objective safe. And the Dawn Riders. I don't want any more reinforcements, so they're going to go kill character. Dun, 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 dun.
It's just unnecessary. Why wouldn't you go for the points?
No.
Confused by that move.
Yeah, me too. They don't have enough move and they can't kill the Kernoths, so there's no point.
You can't double move them.
I could have with the spell, but I didn't think about it. So.
Have you got enough casting left? I was going to say roll it if you want. No? Okay, next up.
It's good. Well, I'm out of shooter, so it's literally straight into charging.
Straight into the charge phase. Here we go.
Yeah.
Thralls gets 2.
That's 8.
Dun, 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 dun.
So I can get them.
Oh, as well, in my charge phase, I forgot to do it, but you guys need to do a test on your elves over there, the trees. Just a mortal wound.
Oh yeah, roll the dice. Yes.
Yeah, is that alright?
Don't worry about it.
It's the only time it's come up, but no, got a 2. I think actually there was probably 2 charge phases where they'd been within an inch, but you know.
It is.
You live and learn. It's another 6. I'll tell you what, I'll roll it just to kind of prove it. I can't roll 6s. There you go.
There we go. That's all the charges, so it's into combats.
Spending a command point for all-out defense.
Yep.
I was thinking, have I got Mystic Shield? I have.
Oh, you do, don't you?
So I don't need it.
But I'm spending a command point on them for all-out attacks. It doesn't have to be same. It's just a friendly unit.
It's taking you back down to 1 command point because I forgot to update you again. Sorry about that.
Oh, here we go.
Shenanigans.
Please to hit.
Oh my goodness me.
Really good.
Okay. Gallery could be in. What were you re-rolling those for?
Because I put all-out attack on them.
Oh yeah, so you did.
3 swoop.
Oh,
Okay, that was a lot worse.
It's not good though, is it? They've got red, these guys, haven't they?
Yep. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 saves at -1 rend, so 12 4-ups, re-rolling 1.
12 4-ups, re-rolling 1s.
Oh, look at all those 1s.
Right, I'm going to take the 1s out because I've got a cocked dice and I don't want to... So that was 5 1s. And that's 1 wound going through so far.
What? Only 1?
And then, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 wound so far, 5 re-rolling 1s. So 2 wounds so far,
yeah.
and I've only rolled 11 dice. So let's go again. She misses. So 3 wounds.
So 6 wounds.
So 6 wounds onto her.
That is nowhere near enough.
That takes her
very
to...
good saving roll.
That was a stunning saving roll. Well, the 5 1s, and then I only missed 1 of them when it re-rolled.
Yeah.
And then cunningly only rolling 11 dice instead of 12, I thought was a shifty old move as well.
Yeah.
That was alright, wasn't it? But I owned up to it, and that's what this game's about. Honesty first. Unless it's the movement phase. There we go, she attacks back. 4 attacks with the Talon of Dwindling. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. No 6s. Nope. 3 going through though. Wounding on 4s, I believe, with the... I still don't get why the Talon of Dwindling wounds on a 4, but that's 1 wound so far.
It's only
No rend, 1 damage.
I didn't say that actually.
5 attacks with the antlers, hitting on 4s. Hantlers. Hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. Look at the ability to roll 1s. Okay, there's 1 wound going through. Wounding on a 3. I get the wound, that's 2 damage at -2.
-2?
So we both kind of flunked that combat. I think it's fair to say, isn't it?
Yeah.
I hate it when you get an ineffectual combat.
Yeah.
Okay, is that it? Didn't you want to charge over there? Allowing Jackabaxi on the charge because he completely forgot about his unit.
8.
You're good. Just roll the attacks. Just roll the attacks. I suppose you should position them really.
I might not be able to get all of them in.
You're getting a bunch of them in though, aren't you? 3, 4 of them. 4 of them in for sure. Oh, they can fly too.
Oh no, you moved through there! I'm getting 4 of the 1 inch, or 5 of the 2 inch.
Okay, let's do this.
So the 5 2 inch is 3 mortal wounds and 3 hits.
Yeah, she's good. She can take this.
2 saves at -1, so you are on +1 save because of the cover.
Yeah, and this is Branch Wraith, which are famous for having that massive 5-up save. So, any negative?
What?
Did you say there's a rend on this?
Yeah, -1.
Oh, so back to normal.
Yeah.
5 up. 1 going through.
Okay. And the hubs.
How much damage?
Just so that's 4 in total.
Okay, you need to do 1 more wound against her.
The hubs.
Can the Hoofy McHoofs do it?
Oh, I should take 2 hits out.
Why?
Because
Oh, well, you're taking the 2 1s, yeah.
I'm just going to re-roll it. That's 4 saves of no reds.
Oh, come on. 4 ups, 5 ups. Oh, 4 ups, but enough.
Yes.
She goes. Here we go into my hero phase. I'll stick a command point on, taking me to 2 command points, which I can probably use this game, yeah, if that's alright with your permission.
Yep.
I'm going to go for...
What? What are you going to go for?
Throne of Vines.
Come on, what?
Throne of Vines.
Come on, you're at -2 to cast. This is a Solar Flare.
Oh, don't do that to me. Damn it! Metamorphosis on a
times in a row.
Metamorphosis on a 9, I think, at that, isn't it? And I get the 9.
But that's -2.
No.
So...
Well, that's what I'm saying. -2, so I've rolled a 7.
Yeah.
I think Metamorphosis.
Don't stop it on a 7, so.
I'm pretty certain Metamorphosis is a 7.
Oh, yeah.
7. So I've got it.
Get it, but you only get 7 dice. The Solar Flare.
I'm going to put this on the thralls, I think. That is the 2 of them that missed, so I've not won over those. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mortal wounds on that unit.
What a joke.
If I can shoot them off, I could possibly get away with even a charge.
I don't think you're going to be able to. You get 1 more spell though.
Arcane Bolt.
No, I came back.
On a 9.
-2. Even -2.
Why are you so mean to me? Roll a 1.
I'm gonna try.
I get a 1.
I'm gonna try and stop
Just
it.
to be clear, I rolled a 1,
it.
which is impossible on a spellcast. Movement. Okay, as we go into movement, Kurnoth Hunters marching forward there 5 inches.
But look out for those spears.
What, is that like a song?
Look out.
Look out for those spears.
That's it, that's what you
Real
get.
crooner music there, I like that. They're a bit of lawnmower death. Look out, Grandma, here comes the lawnmower. Look out, Grandma. Coleman will like that reference.
Yeah,
I was probably the only one who even ever heard of lawnmower death, yeah.
And unfortunately, I am too. But, you know.
Well, yeah, don't worry about that. Right, other movement. I think those Kurnoth Hunters. I'm going to go after that.
No, you have to be careful with the horses.
I'm not going to get to the horses, and if I can score that point... Oh, wait, 4 points. Oh. So, the Kurnoth Hunters have had to divert to the other direction. I don't think there's much I can do about that. And we go into shooting.
Really? You're not gonna...
Come on, Alarielle. She really just needs to pop off those 2 thralls with the mighty spear of Kurnoth. She raises it high. Kurnoth, shush. She raises it high. She eyes up the 2 pesky little eyeless fish dudes below her and hits with the spear of Kurnoth as it glances off their pants for a wound at -2.
Goes through.
D6 damage. 3. She's done it. Rapid fire charge phase. Kurnoth Hunters over here. They get a 9.
Oh, that's it.
Okay.
Definitely in.
Do you mind moving? Dryads get a 5. Kurnoth Hunters over here. Get a 4. I don't think it's enough. I'm going to have to spend a command point.
Still in with a 4.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Okay, good.
I need a 5. Command pointing it. Gets a 7.
I use both the command points because I really want my total eclipse.
I've only got 1, so is total eclipse on?
It's not. Oh,
okay. So they get in on a 7. Yeah, okay. We'll polish all of this up in a bit. The question is can I charge Alarielle? Well, I'll roll and see what.
Watch out for the spears!
Oh, I'm careful. I'm being careful, Jack. And then Alarielle. And if she can get a 12, this game's mine. She gets a 7.
It's a 10.
So she might as well.
Really?
Slam dunk.
Ah!
What?
Activate on my trap card.
Have I activated your trap card?
Yeah.
Let's just see if the trap card triggers mortal wounds against you. It does. It's not a great trap card for you. It does. 1 mortal wound against that unit.
Every time a warden dies, an angel gets its wings.
Heading into combat, I'm going to activate the Kernoff Hunters first. Bossman hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s, they're all going through. The rest of them.
Lassie to cause +1 save.
Rest of them hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
I'm not even going to absorb the despair. I'm just going to let them be sad.
I think they're going to be more than sad in a minute. Okay. And then wounding on 3s. Oh dear, I missed with 1. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 wounds at -2 rend.
Doesn't matter because I've got 5 of save. 8 going through. So it's 8 D3.
You got 5 of save?
Yeah, so 3 of save with +1.
Ah, 8 going through, yeah?
8 D3 damage. I don't think it matters. I think they're all dead, but I want you to roll.
8 D3 damage. Yes, they're all dead. Jack.
How much did you get?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 wounds against them. Obviously the rest carry over to her, yeah?
Oh no.
No. The good news is your activation, and am I right in thinking you can activate 2 units?
Just gonna touch her. I hit. Oh.
Oh. Activating the Bobos.
Yeah, 3 of them into the kernel.
Because of course, if you've not seen these play before, you can activate 2 units at a time.
Yes.
So weird.
You take a mortal wound and 1 save of -1. Oh, no random.
Mortal wound and a save of 4 up. Which I don't take, so which I do take rather. So that's 2 wounds so far.
4 hits. The champion's blade.
Oh dear. Oh dear, there's a lot of silence
2
going
mortal
on.
wounds onto the dryads.
Okay.
All the click-clops hit. And that's 3 click-clop wounds, so 3 5-up saves.
Of which I make 2 of them, so 1 dies and 2 wounds on the Kernoff Hunters, is that correct?
Yep.
Okay,
Sure,
let's go
right.
2 wounds on the Kernoff Hunters. I'll attack back with the Kernoff Hunters. The boss hitting on 2s. No reroll 1s. So 2 hits. And then the rest hitting on 3s. No reroll 1s here as well. The rolls are looking good for you right now, although there are 2 6s there. So that's 2 mortal wounds so far. Wounding on 3s. Oh wait, no, it's on the wounds, the mortal wound.
Oh yeah.
So that is 3 wounds against you. Minus... No, what is the rend on the sword? I've forgotten now. -1 rend, 2 damage, 3 wounds. And no mortal wounds.
2 goes through, so... He dies.
Okay, have I got a Dryad left? Or 2?
No.
Wait, how much damage did you do?
I killed the dryads, because I did 2 mortal wounds.
Oh, I forgot about the mortal wounds.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, that's alright. They can still run away, that's not good. They needed to die. Alarielle says, squish!
Squish! Squish! No, I'm going to make you roll it, because if she survives,
You're going to make me roll it?
that's what matters.
4 attacks with the Talon of Dwindling. Re-rolling 1s. Nope. So that's... She hits on 3s, doesn't she? She wounds on 4s with the Talon of Dwindling. No. All missing. 5 attacks with it. Wait. Yeah, it is 5 attacks with the antlers. Yeah. 4 hits. Wounding on 3s with the Great Antlers. No reroll, so 2 wounds at -2 rend, doing 2 damage at this stage.
She takes 4 wounds.
Wait, 13? It might be 1 damage. No, it's 2 damage.
She takes 4 wounds.
Wasn't
Still
she
alive.
wounded from before?
Nah.
Nah.
Alright, she
That's
did
not
it.
good. She tanked it. Ah. That's annoying. End of my turn.
I've got battle shock on the horses.
You got battle shock test on the horses.
I'll make it.
I've got stomps to do out of that unit. So it's 3 dice.
Yep.
1, 4. So whether that affects your battle shock, but I doubt it.
Nope.
Stomps over here don't reach because they'd gone first and couldn't pile in into her.
Yeah.
I think that's it. That scores me 7 points that turn. 4 for the back, plus 3 for these 2 objectives over here. You could score some cheeky. Nice one, Jack. You could score some cheeky points back here.
I
Couldn't you?
could. If I get the turn.
What are we looking at? 16 to 22. I am 6 points behind you. If I get this turn, there's nothing you can do to stop me, I don't think, and I'll just probably erase you in some way. Depends. I'd have to kind of shoot or magic off there just to free Alarielle up to get over there, because the Kernoff Hunters might not make it. I tell you what, rather than discuss it, let's roll it.
5.
And I get a 5.
I get to choose.
Smug. Into Jack's hero phase. Oh, you get to choose, actually. I've
gonna
assumed
take
you're going to take it. Are you sure?
They're
They're going to
try and
retreat?
double their move.
Oh, okay.
I get it on it.
And I can't stop you. Too far
stop
away
it.
for the wizards.
They are going to try and solar flare Alarielle. No. She.
Can she do something that where she inadvertently takes a mortal wound?
No. She's going to try and make Alarielle sad. She gets it on a 7. Try and stop it now.
Am I at -2 to deny
No.
for any inexplicable reason, or no? No, it goes through anyway. Because I can't roll above a 4
Okay.
when it comes to magic. Movement shenanigans.
They're going to run, actually.
They have currently got
33 inches of movement. They are
Where
going
do you-
to... No,
where do you wanna go?
they're,
Where do you wanna
they're
go?
going to get up. They're going to go down to here. They're going to make a skirt past Alarielle
Yeah, throw
and
insults.
throw a rock at her.
And then
they're
over
gonna
here.
go up here.
Oh, for God's sakes, Jack.
And then they're going to get to there.
Thanks, Jack. Yeah? You're not. Yeah, that one's not on the objective. Do you want to? Do you want
yeah.
the
Can do.
5 on the objective, or?
Can do.
Oh, there's 3 of them.
Then
Yeah.
this mage is going to run.
Yeah.
And she's going to go 11 inches that way.
Why? What a coward! So not falling for that move.
And then, how many points are you on?
16. You're 6 points ahead. Has
would
that done
put
it?
me on 28 points, which you have.
Nothing I could do.
Yeah.
So going into your battle shock, that is indeed 6 points for those 2 objectives. The Kernoffs needed to kill the horses. They didn't. Alarielle ideally could have done with killing her, though it didn't make any difference to the game actually killing her. You're feeling super elvishly smug, aren't you? 28 points.
Who needs survivors?
The most I can score, just to clarify, the most I can score in my turn 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8.
Yeah.
And I am 12 behind. It's a game. Well played, man. Slippery, slippery fish that you were. Well, there you go. That's the end of the game. You take it on points. Let's face it, you took a slaughtering, but it doesn't really matter. You just had too many units. Yeah. Maybe I went to elite.
Too fast.
Too
much
fast.
Shenanigans.
I was too elite. And let's face it, I had some awful magic rolls. But no, brilliantly played. Brilliantly played, man.
Well,
it will be good to see
Yeah.
the army as they should be. They clearly are missing a bunch of stuff, but great to see.
Monsters.
Well, we hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for being here all the way until the end. We really appreciate that. Don't forget, if you're a patron, you can pop over to Patreon and check out the post-game, because we're going to go into a bit of a debrief and talk about whether the units worked for us or not. If not, we'll see you next time on YouTube. Thanks very much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, do all that kind of crazy shenanigans. Bye.
Bye.
This video is made possible by our patrons. If you want to know more about how to support us, click on the link to the right.